Have you ever wondered how the Israel-Hamas conflict, a clash that's captured global headlines for decades, came to be? To understand this intricate enigma, it's imperative to journey back in time and trace its evolution chronologically. The roots of this conflict are deeply embedded in the broader Israeli-Palestinian conflict, a protracted political and territorial dispute that has been ongoing for over a century. The establishment and recognition of a Palestinian state alongside Israel remains a central issue. A critical player in this conflict is Hamas, the Islamic resistance movement. Born amidst the First Intifada, or Palestinian uprising against Israeli occupation in 1987, Hamas is a Palestinian political and militant organization. It controls the Gaza Strip, a coastal territory along the Mediterranean Sea. It's worth noting that Israel, the United States, the European Union, and other countries view Hamas as a terrorist organization. The Gaza Strip, under Hamas's control since 2007, is a densely populated Palestinian territory under Israeli blockade. This blockade, implemented to restrict the flow of goods and people in and out of Gaza, has significantly impacted the lives of its inhabitants. The Israel-Hamas conflict has ignited multiple military confrontations, most notably in 2008 to 2009, 2012, and 2014. These encounters have resulted in substantial casualties and destruction. Various parties, including Egypt, Qatar, and the United Nations, have brokered ceasefires to halt hostilities temporarily. Rocket attacks are a frequent occurrence in this conflict. Hamas often fires rockets from Gaza into Israel, targeting civilian areas. These attacks prompt Israeli counterattacks. To protect itself, Israel has developed an anti-rocket defense system known as the Iron Dome. The blockade of the Gaza Strip by Israel and Egypt, aimed at preventing the import of weapons and materials that Hamas could use for military purposes, has significantly impacted the humanitarian situation in Gaza. Despite the ongoing conflict, international actors, including the United Nations, have tried to mediate and facilitate peace talks. However, a comprehensive resolution to the conflict remains elusive. The situation is fluid, with periods of relative calm interspersed with episodes of renewed violence. Diplomatic efforts continue to seek a peaceful resolution, but the issues at the heart of the Israeli-Palestinian conflict, including borders, refugees, and the status of Jerusalem, remain deeply contentious. In summary, the Israel-Hamas conflict is a complex issue rooted in the broader Israeli-Palestinian conflict. Key elements include the role of Hamas, the blockade of the Gaza Strip, and the recurring military confrontations. International efforts to mediate have yet to yield a comprehensive resolution. The situation remains fluid, marked by periods of calm and renewed violence. It's essential to remember that this conflict has resulted in significant human suffering on both sides, and there are ongoing international efforts to find a lasting solution and improve the living conditions of the people in the region. The situation can change rapidly, and the details provided here are based on the state of affairs as of my knowledge cutoff date in January 2022.